just a little more fiddle in the monitor, just a wee bit more.
Welcome, welcome, folks, to the Station Inn. Happy Valentine's Day. We appreciate you coming out. I'm Kathy Chiavola. And that's one of those crescendo kind of applauses. It just starts real soft and slowly builds. I like that. What? Yeah, then it just dies off into nothing. That's
real fast.
If you're wondering what all these bright lights are, we're videotaping tonight's show. Our dear friend Nell Levin here has offered to do this for posterity. And did you want to say? Where's the tape?
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
Where? Oh, God.
Take it off.
That's keeping it all together there. Now, do you have a toothbrush or anything like that? Because I might have some popcorn. I did accidentally eat some popcorn before we started.
How do you accidentally eat popcorn?
I don't know.
Did you fall down right into it or something?
I don't know. It did. It flew into my face, into my mouth. Anyway, we appreciate you doing this now. And how about a hand for Nell and Tom Rosnowski? Nell Levin and Tom Rosnowski. That's great. Okay. All right. And now I guess we'll start like, we'll pretend like this is the beginning of the taping. And, well, we'll have a hand for our sound man right off the bat here. Kurt Story. How about a hand for... And I'm sorry, Mr. Video Man, I forgot your name. What is it? Bart. How about a hand for Bart on the video cam? Okay. And Bart, just feel free to do close-ups on any of these folks out here. Just go right up in their face. They won't mind a bit. They've always wanted to be in a movie. All right, we're going to kick off the show tonight with one that Randy Howard wrote. And this is one he dedicates to the memory of Bill Monroe called So Long, Bill. It's Randy Howard.
My good man left me, he went away. Now he's gone and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Well, he called me up from down in Ohio. Said, I need you, mama, I need you so. Now he's gone and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Don't shake my tree. Get out of my orchard and let my peaches be. Now he's gone and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Ashes, ashes, dust to dust. Never met a man that I could trust. Now he's gone and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Mississippi River runs deep and wide. The man I love is on the other side. Now he's gone and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Was in the spring. One sunny day, my good man left me. Lord, he went away. Now he's gone and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Now he's gone and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Oh, I'm thinking of you, little darling, on the day we first met. And those words, sweetheart, that you told me, I'm sure I'll never forget. Oh, someday, sweetheart, when you're lonely and have no one to care for you, remember the heart you have broken and the one that has loved you so true. You told me you always would love me and no one would ever come between. But it seems to me you've forgotten all those things you told me. Oh, someday, sweetheart, when you're lonely and have no one to care for you, heart you have broken, and the one that has loved you so true. I'll forget those things that you told me and try to start a life anew. But remember the heart you have broken and the one that has loved you so true. Oh, someday, sweetheart, when you're lonely and have no one to care for you, remember the heart you have broken and the one that has loved you so true. And the one that has loved you so true.
Thank you.
Here's one of my favorite songs. Bill Monroe and George Jones both have taken credit for this one. And actually, neither one of them wrote it. It's called The Old Old House.
There's an old, old house that once was a mansion on a hill overlooking the town. But time has left a wreckage where once there was beauty, and now the old house has tumbled down. But when the leaves start to fall in autumn and the rain starts to drip from the tree, there's an old, old man who walks in the garden and his head is bowed in memory. Now they say he built a mansion for the love of a woman, and they plan to be married in the fall. But her love for him faded in the last days of summer. Now the house stands empty after all. But when the leaves start to fall in autumn and the rain starts to drip from the trees, there's an old, old man who walks in the garden and his head is bowed in memory. Yes, his head is bowed in memory.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Here's a song that we used to get a lot of requests for, and we haven't done in a while, and I think we're going to do this. Kathy, do you want to explain what this is all about?
Yeah, I'd like to, but first you've got to tell me.
I really don't.
I don't know what you're doing, what you're getting at
I
here.
have no idea.
I never remember getting a request for this song, Randy.
Maybe it's
No one likes this song, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, there's
I-
another song that they like.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's
one,
what it
that
is.
was one of the other ones.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I got it straight now. Anyway, that didn't really go anywhere. It didn't go where I wanted it to anyway. But we need your help on this and song.
This
and
is sing along.
It's a sing along, and it's very easy. I know you're going to sound great on it, and all you have to do is repeat after me. Okay, it goes like this, the chorus. Well, it's lonely at the top, lonely at the top. Yes, it's lonely at the top, lonely at the top. Oh, great. We'll practice it one more time. Well, it's lonely at the top. Yes, it's lonely at the top. Perfect, perfect. Just sing it really loud.
Some of
when
these
the
people
time
must be
comes.
in the union. It's really good.
Yeah, I know. There are a lot of professional musicians out there, I can tell. We probably have a lot of people visiting from out of town. Usually no one comes to hear us. No one in Nashville comes to hear us.
Yeah.
But how many folks do we have from out of town in here tonight? Oh my goodness! See what I told you? Just about everybody. Well, you're from here. Ohio. Where else?
Ohio, Kazimus.
Ohio. Where else? You yell it out. Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Minnesota.
Oh.
Indiana.
Oh.
Kentucky. Brentwood. Okay, we're reaching now. Anybody from out of the country visiting with us tonight?
Brentwood.
Where are you from? Pardon? France. France. Oh, no wonder I didn't understand you at first. Okay. Well, bienvenue.
Merci beaucoup.
Great to have you. What town in France? Caen.
Sister City.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought she was saying Caen. Yes, you're from Caen, our sister city. Welcome to the Station Inn. Let's have a hand for all our visitors here tonight. All right, here we go. It's lonely at the top, but it's lonely at the bottom too. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. We were buddies once upon a time, but then you took off on your social climb. But fortune only brought you misery, and now you're crying out for sympathy, 'cause it's lonely at the top. Yes, it's lonely at the top. Well, if this working girl were you, she'd just enjoy the view, 'cause it's lonely at the bottom too. It's lonely at the bottom too. Like a kitten in the neighbor's tree, climbing up to see what you could see. Now you're crying 'cause you need some help. Well, honey, everybody's gotta learn to help themselves, 'cause it's lonely at the top. Yes, it's lonely at the top. Well, if this working girl were you, she'd just enjoy the view, 'cause it's lonely at the bottom too. It's lonely at the bottom too. Oh, yes, it is. Tell it now. Trying to make ends meet. If you get tired of the grind, honey, I'll take your place and you can take mine, 'cause it's lonely at the top. Yes, it's lonely at the top. Well, if this working girl were you, she'd just enjoy the view, 'cause it's lonely at the bottom too. Lonely at the bottom too. Very good. That was excellent. Okay, if you would like to get a copy of this videotape with you singing on it, just talk to, oh my gosh, Bart. Talk to Bart back there.
Bart.
Okay, wonderful. Now it's time to feature our mandolin player, and he is really a tremendous talent from Pure Air, Missouri, residing in Nashville at this time. Yeah. Would you help me welcome the great Brent Truitt on the mandolin?
Thank you. I got the blues tonight.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yep, got the blues. Gonna play some blues. It don't sound like the blues, but it's called the blues. It's called the Brown County Blues.
It's
It's gonna be the blues when we get done with it.
Yeah, okay.
Like about in there somewhere.
for Brent Truitt.
Thank you. That's fun.
All right, we're going to do a Valentine's song, especially for all you bluegrass lovers out there. And this is one of the prettiest waltzes that's ever been written by Chubby Wise and Clyde Moody, called the Shenandoah Valley Waltz. And by the way, this song and many of the songs that we are doing here tonight can be found on my Harvest CD over there, or on Labor of Love, my first CD. Or Randy, do you have any CDs in your?
I have plenty in my trunk, and they'll
Okay.
be available during the break.
Okay, he'll be happy to run out to the car and get them. That's the bluegrass way.
I don't got no CD.
No, but you will, hopefully. You will. This year.
Probably not.
Well, that's good, because then
shooting
they've
for-
got more money to buy ours.
I'm shooting for 2010. That's when I'm.
2010. Oh, man. Coming soon, Brent Truitt's CD, 2010. Okay, like that grocery store near your house.
I'm planting
Randy.
that seed now. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, Shenandoah Valley Waltz.
In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia lives a boy who is waiting just for me. Many nights we have waltzed in the moonlight, and in his loving arms I long to be. I miss his smile in the moonlight, and I know he misses me too. In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia, please tell me that your heart is still true. In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia lives a boy who is waiting just for me. Many nights we have waltzed in the moonlight, and in his loving arms I long to be. Oh, I miss his smile in the moonlight, and I know he misses me too. In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia, please tell me that your heart is still true. I know that your heart is still
Thank you so much.
A bluegrass set wouldn't be complete without either a dead mama song, or a train song, or a song about a train running over your poor dead mother. This is such a song without the dead mother. This one bemoans the.
You're going to do the Dead Mother song in a little while, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to do that dead mama song. It's real tragic, but you love it. You know, it's the kind you love to just get into that and just wallow. Actually, this song talks about the lack of passenger trains we have here in the United States. You have such great trains in France. I mean, we can go anywhere in France.
TGV, or whatever.
Yeah, on that TGV train, boy, that thing
It's
goes
fast.
fast.
God,
Damn,
it's
it's fast.
160 miles an hour.
180 miles an hour. Maybe it's 300 miles an hour. I don't know. You can't even see anything. Just, whew, it's a blur. But we really enjoy riding that from place to place and getting places we normally wouldn't go, like, say, Paris. I've been down to Nice, France. Nice is a good place.
Yeah.
And it's a good one. And let's see, what's the other one? That San Jamilian place. Boy, that was real nice.
Crap on.
But yeah, we've been to a place called Crapon, no doubt about it. Not bragging, but we went over pretty big there.
And we're invited back this year.
That's right. It's an honor to be invited back to Crapon.
Well, I think it's time to get right into the song,
And-
don't you, Randy?
And of course, we've been to Montpellier, France. That's Montpellier.
Wow. Oh, I think it's time for the song now, don't you?
Okay,
Merci beaucoup.
merci beaucoup.
And you know, the French people think we butcher their language.
I don't understand that
I don't
at all.
understand it either. God.
Every time I said that over there, they laughed at me. Merci beaucoup. That's the word.
I don't know.
Mercy.
They just got a funny sense of humor, is all I can say. Well, anyway, here we go with the passing of the train. Way back when it all began with muscle, wood, and steel, the mind of man tamed the land with a horse that rode on wheels. It broke the heart of the red man and made a name for Jesse James. A mark was left forever by the passing of the train. As a little child, my thoughts ran wild as I clung to Mama's dress. As the train drew near, the engineer waved my fears to rest. Well, he tipped his hat and pulled the cord, blew a long refrain. Round midnight, I'd be dreaming of the passing of the train. Clickety-clack, eating up the track, can't you hear that whistle scream? She's letting you know just how she feels with a belly full of steam. All aboard, it's going aboard, it'll never be the same. Oh, it's a downright lonesome feeling with the passing of the train. They cut it loose and they ain't gonna bring it back. Well, it sits beside the towns that died along a million miles of track. Well, we're always late when we get there, we'd sooner hop a plane. But anyone who's heard that whistle mourns the passing of the train. Clickety-clack, eating up the track, can't you hear that whistle scream? She's letting you know just how she feels with a belly full of steam. All aboard, it's going aboard, it'll never be the same. Well, it's a downright lonesome feeling with the passing of the train. All aboard, it's going aboard, it'll never be the same. Oh, it's a downright lonesome feeling with the passing of the train. Thank you. One of my very favorite all-time. I beat you to the microphone, didn't I, Randy?
I was noticing that. That was really. It's an Olympic event now. Who can get to the microphone?
Are the Olympics on tonight?
Well, I'm sure they are, and they're going to try the 10-man luge tonight. It's a new event. It's very strange.
Just stack them up. Keep stacking them up.
Keep stacking them up on top of one another. It's not a very popular event. I think only 2 teams entered.
No. The Americans won. Came in second and third on
Yeah,
that.
they came in second and third.
First time got some medals.
They are losers no more.
That's right.
Tough crowd. Man.
Anyway, this song was written by a guy who used to live upstairs from me in my house. And by the way, I've remodeled my house, and I invite y'all over to see it. Just come on by after the show. Yeah, I have to get the liquor bottles out, but no, of the upstairs where he used to live. But John Hyatt used to live up there, and he wrote this song about his recovery from all that. It's called 30 Years of Tears. Is this a place I can rest my poor head and gather my thoughts in sweet silence? Oh, is this a place where the feelings aren't dead from an overexposure to violence? Oh, and is this a place I can slowly face, the only one I truly can know? These are tears from a long time ago. Oh, I got these tears from a long time ago, and I need to cry 30 years or so. These are tears from a long time ago. Oh, darling, you say unto me, where have you been all my lifetime? Well, I have been sailing the 7 sad seas. Fair ones have thrown me their lifeline, but I just pulled them in to the water's dark grin. I don't warn them, but I didn't know. These are tears from a long time ago. Oh, I got these tears from a long time ago, and I need to cry 30 years or so. These are tears from a long time ago. Well, I've cried me a river, I've cried me a lake, I've cried till the past nearly drowned me. Tears for sad consequence and tears for mistakes. Oh, but never these tears that surround me. Alone in this place with a lifetime to trace, and a heartbeat that tells me it's so. These are tears from a long time ago. Oh, I got these tears from a long time ago, and I need to cry 30 years or so. These are tears from a long time ago. These are tears
from a long time ago. These are tears from a long time ago.
Thank you.
When last heard from Mother, they said we're okay, but something could have happened. They're getting old and gray. The days have turned to weeks, and the weeks have turned to years, without one word from home and the ones that I love dear. No, not a word, no, not a word, no, not a word from home anymore. When last heard from Mother, she said they were okay, but something could have happened. They're getting old and gray. The days have turned to weeks, and the weeks have turned to years, without one word from home and the one that I love dear. No, not a word, no, not a word, no, not a word from home anymore. You know I love the home folks, you know I love them dear, but when I don't hear from them, it brings up all my fears. Each day I take a walk, I walk on down the trail. Each day that postman tells me no letter in the mail. No, not a word, no, not a word, no, not a word from home anymore. Each day I take a walk and I walk on down the trail. Each day that postman tells me no letter in the mail. No, not a word, no, not a word, no, not a word from home anymore. No, not a word, no, not a word, no, not a word from home anymore.
All right, we'd like to do our Pilgrims medley now and invite y'all to sing with us.
Not the Pilgrims medley.
Yes, it is. Yes. And I had the great pleasure of recording this with the wonderful Chet Atkins.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, we have the I don't know what you are. Are you the president? You're the president of the Chet Atkins Appreciation Society. I knew that part. But would you help me welcome Mark Pritchard, wonderful guitarist here, and his wife, Carol. Give them a big hand. Coming in from Knoxville. I can't even begin to approximate Chet's playing on this, so I'm not even going to try. But anyway, we send this out to him tonight. And it's please feel free to sing along. The words are pretty easy on the chorus. I am a pilgrim and a stranger, traveling through this worrisome land. I've got a home in that yonder city, Lord, and it's not made by man. Have you got it? Do I need to run it by you one more time?
They got it.
A lot of people out there are taking coenzyme Q10, and their memories are just spectacular. I know a lot of you just said you had.
So it's I got a pilgrim. I got a pilgrim? Is that
We're
it?
going to have to get you some of that coenzyme Q10, Randy. That really.
Well, I'm taking something real similar to that, I'm sure.
You've been taking a lot of things, and I would appreciate if you didn't take them right before the show.
That ain't right.
That ain't right. No, that ain't right at all. But especially on a gospel number now. Anyway, it goes like this. I am a pilgrim and a stranger, traveling through
this worrisome land. I've got a home in that yonder city, good Lord, and it's not made by man.
Y'all sounded great on that.
I've got a mother, a sister, and a brother who have all gone on before, and I'm determined to go and meet them, good Lord, over on that other shore.
Try it with me now.
I am a pilgrim and a stranger, traveling through this worrisome land. I've got a home in that yonder city, good Lord, and it's not made by man. I'm going down to the river of Jordan just to cleanse my weary soul. If I could touch but the hem of his garment, good Lord, I do believe it would make me whole. I am a pilgrim and a stranger, traveling through this worrisome land. I've got a home in that yonder city, good Lord, and it's not made by man. Raindrops thumping on my white-wall Chrysler, keeping rhythm with the window wipers. Fireman's drinking every drop of fall, lightning dancing to the fiddler's call. Black baby squeeze a hot dog bun, Grandpa's got wrinkles from too much sun. Harry Belafonte and the Dixie Drakes, everybody's drinking from the same cold keg. Cowboy slaps the dust away, sweet senorita with a cross next to her heart. Purple Mountain's majesty, she says, hey gringo, what about me? Well, you don't know me, but I know you. We are pilgrims on the way, and I could love you, you could love me. We are pilgrims on the way. Banjo picking from a motorhome, bulldog barking at my ice cream cone, old man rocking with a baby on his knee, schoolgirl peeking from behind a tree, got church bells singing about Sunday school, Dutchman on a buggy with a golden rule, homeless sleeping off a whiskey dream, God shed his grace on thee, homeland hitting in the afternoon, late night dancing by the harvest moon, farmer's son turns and looks my way, this is my chance to say, you don't know me, but I know you. We are pilgrims on the way, and I could love you, you could love me. We are pilgrims on the way. Well, the waitress points to the west of town, to the promised land as the sun goes down. Thumbs up trucker on the left-hand side, got trails to see and roads to ride. And you don't know me, but I know you. We are pilgrims on the way, and I could love you, you could love me. We are pilgrims on the way, and you don't know me. are pilgrims. We are pilgrims on the way. On the way. On the way. Thank you. He can get with it there on the fiddle, can't he?
Oh, thank you. And speaking of fiddle, this is the title of my fiddle CD, which will be on sale at the break.
Before you go any further, can I introduce our bass player? We haven't introduced him
Well,
yet.
I really didn't think that'd be necessary.
Or did
right
you
now.
just want to talk about your CD?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a bass player. But this song,
Ladies and gentlemen, from Strawberry, Arkansas, now residing in Nashville, Tennessee, help me welcome Dennis Crouch on the bass. Doing a great job. Okay, now you can talk about your CD.
yeah, that's good and all, but the survival of the Fiddler CD will change your life.
You know, I don't think we've introduced you yet.
Well, I'm about to introduce me. Don't worry about it. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, here I am.
The one, the only.
Now, I recorded this a couple years ago, and we have such illustrious pickers and grinners as Brent Truitt appeared on it.
I showed up drunk and they let me play on it.
I'd have to say, for one of your drunk performances, it was one of your better ones.
Thanking you.
Wind that videotape back
And,
just about 10 seconds.
Kathy played guitar on it, and it sped up and dragged at just the right times. The late, great Roy Husky played bass on it, and
Here.
and we had a banjo player on it named, I believe his name was Billy Flop.
Hey, I got to say something right now.
Billy
Wait,
Flop, is that his
You
name?
know, let me, Bela Fleck.
Oh.
That's who that is.
No wonder he really didn't act like, he didn't like warm up really a lot to me, you know. I thought I was going to be tight with him, you know.
Because you called him Belly.
I'm
Hey,
from the South,
He
man.
has to correct people on that all the time. Hey, listen. 1 year ago, yesterday, we were right here at the Station Inn with Roy Husky Jr., and we were doing a concert in his honor, and he played on all of it. And a lot of great artists were here, and I just think we ought to give Roy Husky a big round of applause. Really do. Let him know we remember him.
Roy just won the Bass Player of the Year, Spigma, Bluegrass. Well, how do you top that? Okay, this is how you top that. I wrote this a few years ago back when I was living in Georgia. I was thinking, you know, there's a lot of good fiddle players in Nashville, and I'm sitting here in Georgia. Of course, I'm starving to death. And I'm going to move to Nashville and try to make
You have
it.
never starved to death in your entire life.
Thank you very much, Kathy. Shouldn't you ought to be tuning or something? And I thought about all the great fiddle players up here and just how hard it would be just to get in there amongst them and be a studio musician. And I was right. It's hell, friends. I just want to let you know that. And I entitled this one Survival of the Fiddlist. And it goes something like this. Give me an E minor. I'd like a gypsy E minor, please. Thank you. Single re.
Brent Truitt, Kathy Chiavola. We'll be back after a short break. Don't go away. Thanks for being such a great audience.